Hey everybody, it's WooMate Creations here. There's G, Sherry behind the camera.
Okay.
Gordo's over there, he's been helping us. But this is our mask tutorial that we wanted to show.
And there are a million mask videos out there, but none of them were to Sherry's likings. So we tried to accommodate her. And so do it however you want, but if you like a quick, easy, simple way with no nonsense, you know, that's what we're all about. So let me make sure he put this on. Now get just my face because I don't have a bra on. It's in the sewing room. Ta-da! Oh, how cute. Okay, so here's how to make this mask. Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, it's very hard to get the elastics.
Find the elastics because they're on back order. And
From everywhere. I mean, we've got a million.
we had some really nice people from our guild that donated a few pieces of elastic for us. And we have some that's going to be coming in on Thursday.
Okay, so, you know, Martelli makes everything easy. So we're going to start off with a 6.5 inch square. So Gordo was so kind to cut a bunch of our scrap fabrics into 6.5 inch squares. So that's what you need that for, or else you just do it the old fashioned way and it'll take you longer. But so 6.5 inch square is what you start off with, okay? Then you're going to turn it over, and
it's directional if it's directional fabric, so you gotta make sure you pay attention to that during this process.
Yeah. So we're just gonna fold this up on itself on the back side.
About 1/4 inch.
About 1/4 inch. It's not that fiddly. This whole project is not fiddly. Some people are measuring their pleats and all that, and it's so not necessary. I feel like I wanted to make this more simple so that way you could make more to be helpful to more people. So if you want to sit and measure out every pleat, go ahead. Sherry says it makes no difference at all. I'm considering her the authority on this since I do not think I would survive wearing a mask, honestly, because I would freak out.
Well, if you're around the coronavirus, you'll not survive if you're not wearing a mask, so whatever.
Well, true. I'm just doomed. I'll stay in the house. So anyway, that's how you fold that down and iron it. And so you're going to go to your sewing machine and you're going to stitch close down by the flap so you don't have a flapper anymore. And that's what this looks like when you sew it, okay? You'll want your bobbin thread to be whatever you want showing on the front of your mask, because that's what's going to show, because you're going to start sewing it from this side so you can see where you're sewing to get the flap.
And I tried to tell G, it don't make a hill of beans of difference what color your thread is, but, you know, she's all particular and stuff. We just want a mask to wear, that's all.
Yeah, so anyway, it ends up being like this, okay? So, the only thing that I am a little bit particular with when I start doing my folds is I use my 2x6 ruler, and then I know where to make my first pinch, okay? So, I just go like that, know where to make my first pinch, and then get that out of my way. And then I'll fold this up about half an inch away from that sew line. It's not, I don't measure it. I just eyeball it. And then I pin to make that pleat stay in place.
This is why it's so great to have this wool mat.
Yes. And also these pins are cool because you can iron and
close to them and stuff.
Yeah, and it doesn't mess up.
These are those silicone pins that were $1 million, but
they're worth it.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, God. I hate her. We've been together way too long today,
Yeah.
trying to work out this tutorial, and we're both irritable right now, for sure. So as you see, I'm not really measuring anything. Normally, I should have said this.
Real life sewing, y'all. What did you forget now, G?
No, I wanted to show these. Okay, so the only other piece you need for this mask is a 1 1/4 by 4 piece of binding fabric, basically is what it is.
So 1 1/4 by 4.
1 1/4 by 4. So when you're doing your folds, all you have to make sure to do is have it smaller than this piece, and you'll be fine. These masks, obviously this is 6.5 inches right here. Sherry prefers this. Most of the patterns out there are for these long honking masks, which they don't like.
When they're that big, they end up having a bunch of gaps, so that's not what you want.
So,
If you like people with gaps, then make them bigger.
and so anyway, even though I can go right up to these pins without burning them, I just make it convenient for me to get them pressed. So I'll just take these out and get to the next part. And you want to give a good press on that because you don't want them flapping up when you're trying to sew the next piece on. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. Now, the next step is you're gonna take these 2 pieces that's gonna go on the ends here, and you're gonna put right sides together and just line it up to where you have excess on either side, okay? Obviously, the mask is shorter than these pieces, okay? So then you'll pin them because you're going to assemble a bunch of these at the same
So
time.
you can chain piece. See all these that we have in the works over there? So
Bunch.
we're in different steps, different stages. So
Yeah.
we are going to knock them out. We're not going to be able to complete them all because of the shortage of elastic that we have, but it will come Thursday, supposedly.
Right. And so you're going to pin this piece, and you're going to take it to your machine, and you're going to sew a 1/4 inch from the edge here on both sides. Now, you'll just want to be careful that your pleats are not folding up while you're trying to sew. So just be mindful of when you're sewing this seam that these pleats are staying where they're supposed to be at.
Or you will commence the seam ripping like I did just a minute ago. Because G didn't put the pin in right.
Oh my God.
Actually, you didn't even put a pin. You just handed me the piece and told me to sew it.
Exactly.
And then one of the folds got folded up, and then I had to seam rip.
And so it's my fault
Yeah,
that you had
it
to
is.
seam rip. Okay, so I'm over you. Okay, so that once you do that and
It'll
go
look
sew
like
it,
this.
it's going to look like this. Okay, you're sewing a 1/4 inch on each side. Can you see?
Yes,
that? Okay.
G.
Okay, so now you're going to iron or press this out. This little piece out. And remember, it's longer than your piece, so that kind of craziness is going to happen. And
Real life sewing, y'all.
Yep. And next, I mean, if you have a lot of excess here, you can trim a little bit of this off, okay? But you don't want to trim all of it off because we're going to tuck it in. I probably got a little too close there. I probably, at this moment, shouldn't be trimming anything.
Exactly.
After the day we've had. Okay, but anyway, so the next thing you're going to do,
I think I just want to be quarantined by myself, y'all. She's making me nuts.
look, we're going to fold in this excess so we don't have a raw edge. So we're going to iron that. And we're going to flip this in and iron it. Let's see. It's easier if I do it this way. So flip that in.
After you do about 100 of them, you'll get it right. You'll figure out exactly how you want to hold things and pin things. And
I did show how to pin the daggone thing, right?
this one?
The folds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
God, you guys.
Ugh.
Oh, I'll be glad to go to work here in a little bit.
Okay, now, so all I'm doing is making this so it's not a raw edge on the end. Then, we're going to take this and fold this edge up to the where the pleats are, like that. Okay, and we're going to press it good. And then you're going to fold it on itself again and give it a good press. Now, that is also where your elastic band is. Now, what we're finding is Sherry likes these.
The ones that are round
They're round.
instead of
And they're
rectangular.
a quarter, or they're an eighth of an inch. And that's what she likes.
Tell them how long the cord is.
Oh yeah. What did
Our
we,
final measurement is
12 inches. 12 inches, and you're going to tie it in a knot. As you seen, I had to redo that. You're going to tie it in a knot and try to get the least amount of excess when you tie it in the knot. This needs to be nice and tight. I don't know why I can't iron right now, but
I told you don't do the video at the end of the
well,
day. When I'm
needs to be
brushing.
done. Okay, so see this knot? You're going to put it inside this fold and fold this down on it. And what I do is I take a pin and pin that like that. And pin this like this. I'm just trying to hold that fold in place. And then stuff that knot up there as good as you can. Now you're going to do the other side. All the while being mindful of these pleats. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold it over again.
Real life sewing, y'all.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have been cutting on that stuff. I'm tired. I just promised a couple people that I'd have this tutorial out today, and I wish I wouldn't have said that, because now I got pressure. Okay, so it'll look like that on this side and this on your back side. Again, you're going to put this, or someone, my quality control. This is all willy-nilly here. Sherry said none of this matters. She said it wouldn't even matter if the knot was on the outside, really, but didn't you say that?
I said it'd be preferable to have it on the inside, but
They're not picky, you guys. But, yeah, they are a little bit. Anyway, like that, the first mask I made was so long. Look, compared to, well, I didn't finish this one, but look
Yeah.
how long that is.
That was
These
way
are
too big.
recommended on a million people's tutorials, and those are way too long. And as you've seen, this fit her face really good. And she ain't the, smallest Barbie in the smallest Barbie in the doll shop, right? Damn, that was a good one. I just made that up.
No. Dollhouse, you should have said if you was going to make something up. It wasn't that clever.
Okay, well, I thought it was. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take it to your machine and just run a straight stitch along this edge here and encase that in there. Now it will get a little funky where the knot is, but all you're doing is trying to make this stay closed. You could sew it from this side too if you wanted to. However you want to do it, just get this closed. I like to do that part from this side because I like to make my stitches come, you know, close to this seam there. So as you've seen, mine got a little wonky right here. That's real life sewing, y'all, because that's where the knot was.
And it don't matter. It don't make a hill of beans of difference.
And as you see, these pleats are not all exactly the same size. That doesn't matter either. I'm going to put this on one last time for y'all to see it.
She can't stand to have nothing on her face. She's claustrophobic.
I'm a little claustrophobic, but I'm told that this fits really good.
Yes.
And here's the sides. See,
Yeah.
I don't have all those earrings that Sherry has to impede the way that
Whatever.
hangs.
Mine's just fine.
But what's important is you're sealed all around, right, Sherry?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a perfect seal, obviously, because there's no metal in there and there's nothing that adheres it to your face and all that crap.
How
But
much closer can you be to my eyes?
you told me don't show your boobs. So there.
Okay, y'all. So this is our tutorial for today. And if you want to use any of the Martelli products that we used in this video today, we do have an affiliate link on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page too. So if you want to use that, go ahead. You get a 20% discount.
All right.
If it's not already on sale. So
Okay.
that's out. That's us. Peace out. And
Bye, y'all.
Bye.